Welcome to the first section of our prenatal yoga teacher training. And the first section is called the benefits of prenatal yoga. So I'm pretty sure you guys can conjure up a bunch of reasons why prenatal yoga is beneficial, but I'll give you the list. And the first part of prenatal yoga, and this is with any type of activity that we do with a community. Sorry, my hair is like regrowing. I have these baby hairs from postpartum, but so excuse them while they go a little wild. But the first benefit of attending a prenatal yoga class or just even online is a sense of community and meeting other moms. So I don't know about you, but when I got pregnant, not everyone was at the same timeline as me. They were still. I had a couple friends who were still going out to clubs and still online dating, and then I had other friends who already had like multiple kids, like 3 kids. So, going to a prenatal yoga class or joining some type of mom community was so super beneficial that you can relate, compare, and contrast your pregnancies. And I will preface this with the comment that every woman's pregnancy is totally different, and how you give birth is totally different. So really take that into consideration when you teach a yoga class or when you hear moms like kind of compare their pregnancy to each other. It's always going to be different. Nothing that someone says is better or worse than the other mom. It's a give and take. You have some good, some bad. But it's just nice to have someone to talk to about going through your pregnancy. Okay. Okay, the next benefit is general physical well being. So, when you become pregnant, women aren't sure about what poses they're allowed to do, what poses they're not supposed to do. And when your body's growing at such a fast speed, every single trimester, every single month is something different. You have to relearn your body and know what's new today, especially during pregnancy. So prenatal yoga, as a teacher, you create space for women to drop into their bodies, notice what they're feeling each month, each day, each trimester, and then work with that to hopefully help them feel better. And they'll start to feel some tension in parts of their bodies, or start to feel more flexible in some part of the bodies. And you, as a yoga teacher, after you complete this course, you'll be able to fine tune your class. And if you're teaching privates to some women, you'll be able to fine tune what that person needs. And then benefit number 2 would be stress reduction. For me, I I always I enjoyed pregnancy, but towards the end, it does get kind of stressful because you're like, how is the birth going to happen? How am I going to know when I'm in labor? What is this thing that I'm feeling? And people don't really like things that they're not used to. Not that they don't like it, but it's uncomfortable. So, as a yoga teacher, you're going to help them get comfortable with the uncomfortable while they're having this baby. So you're going to help them release some of that anxiety and stress. One, by talking it out in class, and I will teach you how to hold space for that. Two, moving their bodies. Okay, I know if I'm in chair pose, I'm more focused on, oh my God, my thighs are burning instead of any of my problems. So it helps you. You help the student get out of their head for while they're pregnant. Third, so prenatal yoga helps you prepare for labor and delivery. When you're in labor, you want to move in all these positions. And with yoga, you actually give them some of the positions that they can move in to alleviate some of the discomfort that they have during their labor. And also in their delivery, you also are teaching them some delivery poses when they deliver the baby. There's a separate course that I've uh, took while I was pregnant, and it's called Spinning Babies. And then I was thinking in my head, why did I spend money on this spitting baby situation? Because it was basically yoga. So I will teach you that in this course. Um, so don't think that the spinning baby is a whole new situation. You pretty much are the spinning baby teacher after you're done with this course, okay? And another thing, point number 4 is you're facilitating connection with their baby. This will be the first activity that they get to do with their baby, okay? And this is the first class. Maybe they took like a labor prep class, but this will be the first class where the mom and the baby can do stuff together and the baby's included. Like we're always talking about the poses and how the baby is doing the poses with you. Then point number 5. I know in pregnancy and you have this like belly, it's very hard to find a comfortable position, especially with this other person that you have to make room for. Excuse me. So when I was pregnant, I just in general, I'm a belly sleeper. I love sleeping on my belly, and obviously that was not happening during pregnancy. So I did have a pregnancy pillow, but that didn't. It's still my sleep was still not the bomb like it used to be. It's still a change, and so part of your yoga class is you will show them different positions that they can sleep in, rest in, and some poses that they can do before they go to sleep. And usually after yoga class, you get all your thoughts out about pregnancy or just being a working mom, moving your body, going to class. You relieve, you kind of get out of your head and you also let go of some of those thoughts. So by the time that the mom is in Shavasana and she's ready to go home, do her thing, and then go to sleep, um, your class, and I will teach you how to do this, should be one of the things that help her go to sleep. Okay. Oh, okay. And then number 6 is very important. Not many yoga classes include this, and yours is really important because you will be incorporating pelvic floor exercises. We forget about that as women, pelvic floor exercise, or maybe you don't. Maybe you do the pelvic floor exercise every single day, but I know I didn't. But I will teach you how to describe that, how to teach that, and incorporate it in your class. Next, body awareness. You'll find that when students come to you, this could be their first yoga class, and maybe they're like a CrossFit person, or they only do running, or a Peloton person. Those things, yeah, great. They help you get into your body. They do work you out, but yoga adds a special mindfulness. And this is the most important part of labor. You really have to be focused and really just like super, I can't think of any other word but mindful of your body. And most people don't have the mind body connection that they think they do. Like if you say move your right hand, their left hand is moving, or you say turn to your right and they turn to the left. So part of that, especially, you will find some students that never even did movement before come to prenatal yoga because now that they're pregnant. So your class will help, maybe the most athletic person to the most beginner person have a full body awareness. And full body awareness meaning mind body connection. Okay, and then so now that point number 8 of why prenatal yoga is so helpful to pregnant women is enhanced circulation and digestion. You'll find that your moms will come to the class and maybe they feel constipated. So movement helps with that, and also their blood flow has now increased. So you want to make sure that the blood flow is very well and good by moving the body, and moving the body increases blood flow to the baby. All right, and prenatal yoga will also help with your postpartum recovery. When I went through birth, I thought I was going to have a normal vaginal birth, but God had a different plan for me. I had a C-section, but I worked out throughout. I worked out throughout my whole pregnancy, and the C-section was a rough recovery. But I felt that because I kept doing my workouts, doing prenatal yoga, I was able to connect back to my core faster than someone who wasn't uh, active during their pregnancy. So recovery, you bounce back, but not that it's a goal, but you want to feel better. So I feel that you will feel better if you move your body during pregnancy, and the recovery will be faster. Um, yeah, and so those are all the benefits of prenatal yoga. Next video, I will get into I don't even know what I'm going to get into, but it's going to get more into detail about the things that I just talked to you guys about. And then we'll also have another video about a bonus for this yoga teacher training, is that we'll also talk about postnatal yoga. But I will always say this in my video, you're not a doctor. So when women do ask about some specific question, please don't be afraid to refer them out to an expert. All right. All right. Catch you on the next video.